Today you're going to do Sort 8 and Words Their Way. You're going to learn about adding ed to the end of base words. Sometimes when we add an ed to make a word past tense, we double the consonant before adding the ed. Other times there is no change in the base word and we simply add the ed. You should have cut out all your new words for your word sort and put your student number on the back of each word. You should also have your word sort mat out to begin learning about adding ed. You're going to notice all your words this week end in an ed. Some of your words this week you're going to double the consonant before adding the ed, like the word tapped. You're going to notice they doubled the P in the word tap before adding an ed to make it past tense. Some of your words this week, there's simply no change. You have the base word, as in the example land, and to make it past tense you just simply add an ed to the end of the base word, as the example landed. Now make sure you have your word sort mat out and we're going to begin sorting our words. Now we're ready to begin sorting our words for the week. Make sure you have all your word sort cards ready to go and we will begin. We notice all our words this week have an ed at the end, which makes them past tense. Some of your words, the consonant will be doubled before the ed is added. Other words this week, an ed is simply added to the end of the base word. The two examples we already talked about was the double P in tapped and where we added an ed to the base word landed. Find the word card dropped. We notice that the base word in dropped is drop and the P was doubled, and since the P was doubled, we know that we're going to put it under here, where we had to double the consonant before we added an ed. I dropped the plate on the floor and it shattered into pieces. Now find the word spoiled. I spoiled the book by telling someone how it ended before I was done reading it. Well, sure enough, we have the base word spoil. And since we just simply added an ed to the base word spoil, we're going to put spoiled under adding an ed. Now we're going to talk about the word slipped. The base word is slip. We're going to double the consonant before adding an ed. So find your word slipped on your word cards and put it under double the consonant before adding an ed. I slipped on the ice and ended up breaking my arm. The last example we're going to do together is the word asked. Well, asked, we have the base word ask, so we're simply going to add an ed to ask. So we're going to put it under adding simply an ed. I asked a question that helped me with my test. Now what you want to do is take all of your word cards and sort them either under our pattern where we doubled the consonant and added an ed, or we simply just added an ed to the end of our base word. Once you're done sorting all your word sort cards, you may start the recording again to check over your answers. Now we're ready to check to make sure you put all of your words under the correct pattern. Let's first look where we doubled the consonant before adding the ed. On your word sort match, you should have the word tripped, slipped, snapped, dipped, dripped, dropped, tugged, stirred, sobbed, chopped, shipped, zipped. And now we look where we added our ed to the base word. You're going to know a lot of those words have the long vowel sound with two vowels together. And where we added an ed to the base word, we have spoiled, shouted, mailed, cheered, pointed, punted, pouted. You should also have asked, chained, guarded, washed, loaned, jumped, and hissed. Make sure you have all of your words under the correct pattern. Awesome job sorting your words. Now you're ready to write your words neatly in your planners. Remember to write the pattern before you write your words. So the first set of words you're going to write is where you doubled the consonant plus ed. Then you're going to write your second word pattern this week, plus ed, and you're going to write your words that you just added an ed to the base word under that pattern. Remember to do your best work, use your neatest handwriting, and be careful so none of your words are misspelled.